guys, and welcome to the second ever podcast of Hit and Miss Sketches. Andrew Hemsley here.
Jonathan Hutler.
Nick Turnbull.
Yeah, so Hutler and I, obviously we're normally in every episode. I think we have been in every episode so far, one way or another. Nick does cameras quite a bit. He does the... Oh, that's what do you do actually?
No loss. Cameras, fire extinguisher, that's always.
You done voiceover as well for
Yes.
some episodes, yeah.
You've acted in one?
I've acted in one.
PPI.
PPI,
It's more than one, wasn't it?
probably.
Just the one.
You've been commentator for a few.
The anchorman for the Olympics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
two.
for the Olympics. Yeah, very good, very good. Right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the processes of what we've gone through to make some videos and that for you. Like where the inspirations and that were from for them, what we're planning to do, and at the end, if we've got a bit of time, we're going to talk a little bit about games, because why not games? So, what did we start with? We started with the Olympics. Yes, the Olympics was on. Did you all enjoy the Olympics?
No.
No, enjoy the Olympics?
Didn't say much of it.
Didn't see much of it. I mean, our Olympics was obviously a lot better than the actual ones that were going on.
Yeah.
Our Olympic winner here.
Yeah. That just shows you how bad it was.
So, start with the Olympics, and so obviously the inspiration was the Olympics was on. We thought it'd be a nice way to kick start. What was your favourite event?
Yeah, I actually have no idea. I was going to say hammer throw, but I nearly got hit by a hammer.
Yeah, does it get picked up that much in the episode?
I don't think it did.
I think it's my last throw.
Yeah.
I don't know what, rather than going overarm, I think it's better to swing it out, and I just let go at the wrong time. Misses Sophia, but it comes, ridiculously close to Hutler. But
What else did we do?
If you can't-
Oh, Space Hoppers, that
if
was
you
quite
can't feed
fun.
him, kill him.
Space Hoppers was actually quite fun.
Oh, the one you didn't get a goal in.
No, but I fell off. Nearly did. So I fell. I think I was.
Yeah. I did terrible in Space Hoppers, that was my worst one. Paintball was...
Annoying because of Sophia. Because we had extra footage that she didn't film.
Oh, yes, I was thinking what you were about there, but
Yeah,
yes.
because I got shot twice really close up, so we could have the camera on it, so it could have some motion and stuff, but it just never got filmed.
And it wasn't that she forgot to...
Oh, she just didn't press
She
the
just
record
didn't
button.
decide to record it, so... But then that, we've done that as well in the microwave.
Yeah, but I got
But,
shot
yeah.
twice.
At least we had spares for the microwave bit, so yeah.
I was in pain.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to get shot again.
I mean, yeah, for me the pinball was possibly the... It was the one I was looking forward to the most.
But it was a bit
But
anticlimax, the wind.
Yeah, the wind was horrible. What was your favourite one, Nick?
I quite enjoyed the Space Hoppers.
His Space Hoppers, yeah. I think that was the easiest one for you to commentate as well, wasn't
Yes,
it? So,
it's
yeah.
the shortest.
Yeah. So we did our best to help him out on that one as well, but then yeah, he was busy because he does other stuff online as well, so he didn't realise how much work goes into it for the amount of coverage we were doing, so he had to drop out partway through, which is why me and Nick and Sophie started disappearing towards the end as well, but yeah, me and Nick did most of that. Yeah, I'm tempted to do another Olympics next year, but have it as a summer games, and if we get more people or whatever.
Yeah.
Have a few more ideas. So any suggestions for that? It's a while off, but yeah, not much. What was after that then? After the Olympics we started with Brony.
Straight away,
Oh,
Brony.
you're the massive pony fan, Hutler. I don't know. Explain.
Oh no, you're the massive Brony fan.
I believe you wrote it.
Yeah, alright, doesn't it? Just need to have knowledge of subject.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was literally, we did the Brony, no, it was, did we do the Ultimate Brony Challenge before all of this?
Yeah, but that hasn't been uploaded to this channel.
Right.
Well, depending on what channel this is on. That got uploaded to Volcadil, which is my personal channel, whereas this is normally on Hit and Miss Sketches channel, so...
Anyway, we did that.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, check that out, links in the description.
So Brony was on the mind.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, write a funny thing about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it worked. No comments, so please comment on it.
Right, well I've just noticed something.
What?
The battery's not doing too well there.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So if you just like to talk away to yourselves a little bit, I'll sort that out.
So, Nick, did you enjoy the Brony sketch?
It was rather funny.
Thanks. What about our amazing acting skills? Don't be too brutal.
That leaves much to be desired. Yours was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Hemsley's was.
I'm still here. I can still
Chris's
hear.
was. Chris's acting was not too good.
Yeah.
He memorised everything
He knew all the
instantly
script
though.
though, word
He
for
did, but
word.
he didn't voice it quite as well.
Yeah, he was pretty good. You put us all to shame.
Because he
I did like a few words and then forgot it all, and then I had to quickly reread the script that I wrote to know the words. No,
Chris read his once and then
knew everyone's.
he was like correcting Hutler a few times. So in my lines, like Hutler had the most to say, so I should remember it all, but yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the Brony sketch. It was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Was that the last episode we've seen Chris then?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, because he seems to have disappeared at the moment. I'm not sure if he'll be back.
Yeah, it was just started to try and get him.
He's not as keen as he was when we first started up, but he's willing to come back if he wants to. I'm a big Pony fan, and it's like I remember Hutler was sitting down, Harry was here actually, and we were trying to plan what can we do for this script, and we started on the opening scene of me watching it, but nothing to do with Hutler coming in or anything. And we knew the roommate's going to come in and see that the other person's into it, and the person that sees him isn't going to be too sure of what to think, and that's pretty much how we left it. I said, rather you can finish that one off. And very good job to be honest, because there's been a few like that where I've pitched something and I wrote that one later. What was next, and was that PPI?
Yes, so what I mean.
Yeah. So PPI, that was written by me, edited by me. Yeah, normally we edit our own one that we write. It's just been working out easy that way at the moment. Not much to say really about where the inspiration from that came from. If you're in England and you've seen a TV in the past 4 or 5 years, you've no doubt come across at least one PPI advert. And, well, they're the most interesting adverts around these days, aren't they?
Oh, definitely. You only adverts. You're missing out.
I don't believe yous in America get them because it's a British
I have no idea.
thing, but there might have been a
Well, no, it's
similar
payment
thing.
protection insurance, so they probably do get on the
Yeah.
on the loans and that. They take, but I don't know if it's a thing. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. That lies might come down quicker.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe you haven't yet. You're a lawyer. You watch this. Click on and just send us a little percentage. Just help us out a little bit. Forgive me the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was easy. Just copied a couple of lines from odd few adverts. They're all pretty much the same spiel.
And phone calls,
Yeah.
which is annoying when you phone you up.
Which there was a quick reference in, wasn't it? Isn't it you got rang during dinner time, your character. So that was the thing of the ring you as well.
Yeah,
So
you kind of skip just watching TV. They're on. You're sitting down trying to ignore the TV. They're on the phone. It's like, shut up, go away.
Yeah, no matter what channel, no matter what time, no matter what you're watching, it's not targeted at a specific audience. It's just whatever you're on. So.
And then
Apart from BBC.
Apart from the BBC, yeah, that seems to be okay.
Yeah.
So then after PPI, we did. Was that not the Bronies? Did that one? The Fighting. Is that Fighting?
Oh, I thought you did another one.
Did I do two?
I have no idea.
Oh dear. Post in the comments, although that won't really help us, will it?
I have literally gone blank on that. Next Fighting Sketch.
Fighting Sketch
Yeah,
was
well, it would have to have been it then, wouldn't it?
Dunno. Maybe there was another one, but Fighting Sketch. That was one where I had a notepad of loads of like ideas, but it was just basic ideas, preliminary ideas. And this was before the season started, and just think, I'll work on these as we progress. And then we were thinking, right, what can we film this week? And I was saying, alright, I've had this idea that it's a fighting people. There's like fighting people like Tekken or Soul Calibur or something like that. And then they go on strike. And that was as much as I gave them. I didn't give them a reason why. I didn't say how it would get resolved or anything like that. And it was like, knock yourself out, try and write an episode out, and it went pretty well.
You you are actually missing an episode.
Were we?
You destroyed an Xbox.
Oh yeah.
I destroyed.
How did you forget that?
Was that before that one? No, I'm sure I've done 2 back to. Oh yeah, that would be
Yeah,
better. Was that before fighting?
Well, yeah, because then the next one after fighting would have been thingy.
We'll get to the Xbox after this one. Then since we're into this one a bit now. Well done. Something I've been wanting to do. Right. Yeah, so you did a really good job with the script.
Yeah.
We had a bit of costumes, which
Yeah,
you didn't
which-
really get to see all that good because again a bit of a
Technical hitch.
stuff here on camera again. We lost all audio because
and video
yeah.
shots weren't weren't what we wanted at all.
Yeah. So I'll let you explain how we were wanting it. And
This is awkward. But no, it's just a basic over-the-shoulder shot onto someone else in focus, like the main person talking, and doing that for each of us, and then switching back and forth. And then when Sophie got the camera lined up, no idea what happened because no one was in shot properly.
yeah,
We got some really good shoulder shots, back of the head shots, but nothing we actually could use.
But it was quite difficult for her to adjust as well because we were short people, so she was holding the boom microphone at the same time.
And the weather wasn't great, windy and that.
But at some point, I think she'd tread on the cable and the microphone had just slightly come out of its jack.
So it was in enough for the camera not to record sound itself, so I thought something was plugged in, but out far enough for the mic not to record it.
Yeah, so we just had like horrible static for the duration. So we got a still shot from
just one of the clips.
Yeah, and one of the ones that were good, and then we just re-recorded the voice, and Hutler did a nice job in Vegas cutting and pasting them all together.
And then some job in Paint to do the health bars.
Oh yes, the
speech
health
bubble.
bars. How long did it take you to do that?
It was long.
No.
No,
That would be a long process.
10 minutes max. I was just trying to quickly. Well, 'cause you work
professionally do it.
Yeah. Well, you just work on one and then flip it, and then hopefully it looks okay. And also for the time in the middle, I just did a sideways 8. Literally did an 8 because I didn't know how to find the infinity symbol. So I just did an 8 and then just rotated it and put it in the middle. That's why it looks a bit dodgy. I couldn't find it.
Just infinity under the internet. I just got a lot of car logo.
But yeah, I couldn't find where the symbol was, and I couldn't do it freehand to save me life. So it was just like 8 sideways put in place. Done.
It worked. Yeah. I just saw it as an infinity. Yeah.
It's also fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we had costumes for that one as well.
Yeah.
Characters.
And then we walked around the streets for.
Oh yeah. So Hutler was British.
Yes.
That was
a gentleman of sorts.
So it was a flap cap and
and a pipe.
And
And a moustache. And a jacket and a just jumper thing.
And the shot that you see of me, my hair's kind of collapsed because I gelled my hair up with like a lot of hairspray. It took an hour or so to do. This is a little over an hour. So credit to my mother, Linda Hemsley, for doing that. She did it was a good job actually.
It was.
It was a bit windy again, so
great weather here.
the wind kind of knocked it down. So in the still shot, my hair's starting to collapse, but it was better than that originally. Pic of it, I think it's on the Hit and Miss Sketches fan page. If not, I'll put one up there for you.
Yeah, you're looking really happy sat on the bed with your hair.
Yeah. I've been upside down for half an hour or something.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So then once we finished filming, we had like a local carnival was over because it was the end of the summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we decided to have a walk down there, and some people asked to get photos with us and all sorts.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, with me hair. They
just
asked me to turn to face away from the camera, but they just wanted the hair. So yeah, that was an interesting.
Quite funny.
Yeah. I'd be interested in doing my hair like that again, but it would need something to help it stay up because it stayed up half an hour and it was down again.
Probably need some sort of weird wig, but
Yeah.
you've got long hair, so that won't really
Well,
work.
it was suggested that maybe have like a meshy type thing on the inside that kind of falls it together. I don't know.
That we could do.
Yeah.
Have very little skill set.
So we're still on the topic of costumes and that.
Yeah.
Moustaches, we've had a fair range of moustaches. I had a little moustache kit thing with
Days of the week.
yeah, days of the week moustache. It was 7 for each day of the week, and it already had like stickiness on it, so you could just apply it. But when you've got all the lights and that on you, it gets a bit warm and they come off.
Sweating them off.
Yeah, they come off crazy. So Hutler got some proper
Spirit gum.
Spirit gum, not spear gum that we thought at first, and then
You thought.
got confused with chewing gum as well. But then spirit gum, it's spirit gum. We know that now.
Oh.
And then you got a nice big walrus moustache. I would like to call it.
It was a captain's one.
Is that what it was called?
When I got it, it was a cardboard card thing. It just had a sea captain type thing, and then it had the massive moustache on it. I didn't expect it to be that big, but it was quite good when it came.
Yeah. So yeah, Hutler's been having that moustache. Sophia wore it, I think, once or twice as well.
Oh,
and obviously Hutler's been wearing a moustache for science as well. But didn't something happen recently with the gum and the moustache? I'm sure something happened.
Sounds familiar.
Can you think of anything?
Yeah.
What is it?
I may not have forgot to put the lid on. And when I've had it in the thing, it's come
It's
loose,
container.
yeah. I've put it in like a bag with moustaches in and all the other crap that we were going to use later. Like the remover and the scar and stuff, which we actually never used for that when we were meant to for your face. But the glue leaked on everything. So everything was glued, encrusted, and the moustaches were just like these solid lines of hair and glue, which was rubbish. Pretty much made them crap.
Yeah.
So I had to throw that away, so I'm going to have to get some of that.
Yeah. So Hutler will have a new moustache for science next week.
Either that or he might have just shaved
Oh,
this
you
week.
might shave, imagine that.
Yeah. I've had a shave now. Well, microwave a moustache. Completely write them down. I'll do this for you.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Actually, I do have an idea to go with that, actually. So, yes, as Nick pointed out, which one did we miss out? The Xbox.
The Xbox.
Was that your favourite one, if you remembering that?
That was quite fun.
It was a decent. That was just kind of a spur of the moment.
That was really fun.
It was a spur of a moment when it was coming down. I was like, we need a script. I was like, okay, I've got an Xbox. I'd already bought this Xbox. And I wasn't going to use it. I knew it was
a
smashing.
Spur of the moment filming that.
Yeah.
But it was originally planned to be done at some point.
Yeah, it was like, as I say, I have a notepad of like ideas that haven't been worked on yet, and that was there. And I was like, we've got to film today. That one's easy enough to do, which is why I got away with it at times when I was reading emails sent in. That was just the full script, so sometimes I was just reading the script, which you can't pick up on at times. But
and then I had to walk backwards quite
yes,
a bit.
walking backwards with the camera.
Extremely difficult when you're going through a door that has a step on it, and it's like I don't want to hit this step, and then also going down an extra step.
Yeah, because that's
I don't want to stumble on them. So yeah, that was fun. And he mucked up a few times.
Yeah.
And Hemsley's amazing acting tricked us once. He was because on the bit he had to make a disappointing thing when they asked for his gamer tag. But I thought he was actually just disappointed because I must have mucked up a shot on it. So I turned it, yeah. So I turned off the camera, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I thought you were...
But that wasn't the first time I'd gotten to that bit either. I obviously had done it like worse acting type of thing. Like obviously it was to do with the script, but.
And I had to really pay attention on camera. Just point it and hope for the best.
Yeah. So then we got to smash up an Xbox. I mean, I had a good go on it first with the hammer.
Quite fun.
I mean, and then you came in with a deodorant can, but we didn't have a lighter, we only had a match, which is why it didn't last very long.
Sprayed it and then it just went out. I was like,
which was a bit disappointing.
Guess I'll walk away now.
Yeah. And then, I don't know if you've noticed, but at the end of the credits of that episode, Hutler does have a go at smashing it up, because obviously when you get to the microwaving of it, all the plastics off, because I didn't do that good of a job smashing it up. I mean, I got some chunks off, but not all of it.
Rather did that, we hadn't we just peeled it off.
But Hutler had the better idea if I was using the actual head of the hammer. What technical term, Nick?
The claw.
The claw. This is our technical advisor here. Hutler switched to the claw and he got a good few bits of that. So if you haven't seen that, skip to the end of that episode. It's pretty decent,
And then we microwaved it.
Yeah, I microwaved.
But after microwaving, we realised we took the metal casing off it, so the board was exposed. So that would have flashed a lot better than just having the front just slightly sparkle.
Yeah, it wasn't.
The casing would reflect a lot of the microwave.
Yeah, that's why I said if we take the lid off, at least it would have.
Granted, that would have been quite difficult to do.
Yeah, but it was a lot later. We realised it was it was the same day, but everything was already binned and that. And then the most recent one, I would say is my favourite episode so far. Oh, I can't even remember it. It's the best episode.
That's the pony song.
Now that's what Hemsley calls music. Yes.
We've all had to suffer.
Yes. Because
I
Nick did the
didn't
voiceover
do
for that one again. He was your sales advisor.
At least you didn't have to sing one.
What they had to do. Originally he was doing...
Two.
Yeah, he was doing two is...
One was a duet with you.
Evil Enchantress, which was the one he did and got there. But the Find the Pet was meant to be me and Hutler as a duet. But when we first recorded it, we'd be using our boom microphone. But because we were holding it close, it was very muffled, the sound. So when we recorded just using a Logitech headset, that was it came out much clearer. But by that point, Hutler had already gone, and I was just redoing doing the other songs. And when the quality difference, we were going to have to redo that one, but couldn't really be bothered with it. I was happy enough to do it myself.
It was hard enough to just do it the first time, because I can't sing at all. And screaming trying to sing is even harder because you just want to scream it, but you have to actually still put the tune into it, which is incredibly difficult for me.
I can't sing, but like if there's music on in the car, I will.
No, but you can still get a tune.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Thing, whereas mine's just blah, blah, blah.
Bass players. Yeah, it was a good one. So I want to know what your favourite songs were, because they were all fantastic. I don't know what was going on with the first theme song, because that was the first one I recorded the theme song. I kind of had a bit of a jazz voice going on, which was a bit naff. And Winter Wrap Up, that one was kind of a what was it, like a Bone for Soupy. What's that other band that I hate? That I've got a few of their albums. I've got the discography, but it's like Kid Rock.
Oh, of course.
You know which one I'm on about, don't you?
No, I don't actually.
Do you not? Oh, when I used to say Kid Rock, you used to know the name like that.
Kids in the Way?
No, because that's not Kid Rock, that's like Screamo. None of you'll know Kids in the Way. No.
They even them. They didn't do Rockstar, did they? No, that was What's Its Face.
Whatever it is, anyway. It was like meant to be
Continue on.
like whiny, singing-y type thing. Worked-ish. We always started sounding a bit camp at the end of that one, like, but if any of you do like that music, that was kind of inspired. I wrote, well, I didn't write any of the music, but I got the idea for that one from, listening to Yaplap, which is I presume a group of bronies, and they sing the My Little Pony songs in that manner, but much better. Yeah. Like it is proper screaming throughout.
It sounds good.
Is it just the one person that does it? It sounds like at times it is
There'll
just
probably be a few of them, but
it sounds like there's a couple of different voices, but they're similar enough for it just to be the same guy putting on different voices. But at the same time, when you're screaming generally sounds a bit the same. But yeah, I've got their stuff there. I listen to them a fair bit. But yeah. So why are we doing a podcast, Hutler? What episode were we filming and then we've run out of time, so we're having to do this instead? Which will be up next week, possibly.
We can't talk about it.
Can we not talk about it?
No, spoil it.
No spoilers at all.
We were meant to film it, I just couldn't figure out how.
Yeah, we were trying to solve like camera angle issues. Because I'll give one spoiler. I had to stand, and if I'm standing, Hutler kind of has to be standing. Otherwise, you're constantly up and down with the camera, the height difference. But if we're both standing, it's hard to get us both in shot unless we're outside because the rooms here are quite small. So
it kind of needs to be more energy in the shot rather than just us both. And just not moving. So I don't know. We'll have to think about it a bit more.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get this one up for you next week. If not, I do have another one planned already. But even if we do film yours, I've still got my backup one at some point. You've seen it. Because we lose Hutler next week. Is it Saturday?
Yeah,
this Saturday. So obviously you're watching this. Well, this gets aired this Tuesday. So the Saturday Hutler's disappearing, but the Tuesday after that, if the one we're working on does go up, obviously Hutler will already be gone by the time you see that. So where are you going, Hutler?
Same places I went last year.
Sheffield?
Oh, they don't even get that show.
Yeah, I'm a better expert. So last year we went to see Sonic the Arctica.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, it was March.
March last year.
Not. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking in uni years. Was it not?
Yeah, that'll be your first year.
Well, last year was my second year.
No, last year.
Oh right, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, so Hutler's first
Yes.
year, we went to see Sonic Antarctica down in Sheffield. Good band.
No.
Good night, actually.
Yeah, it's good night.
Was quite funny,
Some
actually.
funny stories for that one, but yes, we might have to find them out in another podcast. So stay tuned. Yeah, and Hutler was down Nottingham, but
Yes.
obviously he'd only been down Nottingham for a couple of months, or 4 or 5 months.
Mm.
So, and I didn't know where he was. And I just obviously had Sheffield in my head, and we were near Durham, so near Sunderland, if that's any better use for you. And so it was down south somewhere. So obviously I went to this sort of gig in Sheffield. So then any time I was talking to someone, it's like, oh, where's Hutler gone? I'm like, oh, he's at Sheffield University. And then it turns out he's not at Sheffield at all, he's at Nottingham. But that's kind of become a bit of an in-joke between us, where it's like, when he's going away, he's going back to Sheffield, but he's actually at Nottingham Trent University. Yeah, so
Crap or one of the two.
you should have stuck in at college and got good grades like me to be able to go to Sunderland.
After failing, I ended well.
Yeah, I didn't drop out too, so. The course wasn't for me, that's what it was. And they were American football team, so.
True, they haven't won a match.
But you had the game.
No, they won one. They got 1-7 last season.
Right. Oh, I thought they hadn't won any.
Well, we got 3-5.
Yeah.
Got Spartans.
Yeah,
Right, so yes,
gone to
right.
Nottingham, and that's about it. Yeah, I'll be just down there for the
Yeah.
usual university UK timetable type things.
Yeah.
But a lot harsher times because I'm doing maths. In my third year dissertation right now. Woo.
Yeah, it's final year for him. So, Christmas holidays will be the next time you see her in a video, probably. Unless we pass a camera over to you. I believe you've got something that can do HD video, so.
Yeah, be fun. Front facing camera 720p now,
nice,
so.
Nice. So that's what we tend to run these videos in. I think I have the capabilities to run 1020. I'm not sure what this records it in, but when we edit.
I usually render them in 1080.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I render mine in 720.
Whoops.
Right, so it's no issue. So never if you do 720. All of all could do.
I've never actually paid attention to that. I've always just thought, because this is like practically 1080. Well, it's a weird ratio. But one of them's 1080, the width of it, or height, I forget which one.
Height. Your width, wouldn't it?
No, height.
Is it?
I don't know if it's 1080.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the height's
the width would be
1080
like
of this,
18.
so that's why I just kept it as that for the ratio seemed to be a bit better, so leaving it all as that, so I just did in 920.
See, I tend to render at 720, right?
Ah.
We've learned something today. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you hadn't watched that, we wouldn't know this.
Yeah, I wonder how long that would have taken you if I was not talking about that at all.
So, yeah, if you come up with a script where it's like, I can't be bothered to film though, especially wants to do himself, he's got a college room.
Yeah, I don't
Uni
really do it.
No?
No.
I'm
Probably
not
not.
walking down, you see.
Walking down. It's only 140, there's something like 140 miles, I think. Simple
It's a
walk.
long walk.
You have to save up and buy a car, man.
Just get a lift in yours. Although yours is the lunchbox, isn't it?
It's getting there.
It's not even got wheels on.
Nick's got a car but it doesn't have wheels. Is it a car? Answer in the comments. You
It's
got a
just
lot
a-
of posts in the comments, did you?
Well, they normally don't at all,
Yeah.
so...
Yes,
7 of yous get doing that.
We know who you are. Stuart, Sophia, me, Hutler, me again, Hutler again, me when I show Nick, so Nick as well. That's 7, so remember to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might see some different people in it if Hutler does record a video down there, but next time we'll probably is Christmas holidays, I presume, unless you're getting, it's pretty much a week or 2 away now, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I get 4 weeks for that, I think, still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I usually go back a week early so I can get my stuff started again, ready for uni.
Yeah, fair dues. But
Long work.
you are up again briefly, is it just for the day? For the Ross Noble gig?
Yes, just for the day.
Right.
If we randomly had something to film in the morning, depending on what my timetable is, if I can even make it for the morning.
Yeah.
We could probably do something.
Yeah, me and Hutler have booked, booked to see Ross Noble.
I was like,
comedian, if you don't know him. He's from up here.
Oh no, it was this year, January.
Yeah, it was like beginning of this year we booked to see him, which is November, and it's Thursday.
Thursday, I think.
We think, but obviously university, and we don't know our timetables. Yeah, actually I know my timetable now, but Hutler's still not showing his timetable.
Yeah, I'll get it next week.
I'm not sure myself, and Hutler obviously isn't as well. We might have a like end of module exam, but these tickets have been booked for a long time. So
I really want to see it.
yeah,
So close-ish to the front.
yeah,
Yeah, the Bombers. It's
Yeah.
not too bad, so it's actually a pretty good season.
yeah. That's a decent season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's a bit bored 'cause he's not a fan of Ross, is he?
No.
Right. Yeah. So we'll be relying more so on me. Hutler will still hopefully be writing some sketches, send them up
Yes.
to me via Dropbox. It's a good bit of software to share your documents with people.
You don't have sponsors.
How many sponsorship money do I know?
Logitech, get a better crisper sound.
Yeah, get a crispy sound with Logitech.
We don't do it.
Dropbox, share your files easy.
Yeah.
What else have we gone with? Tekken, the best fighting game.
Oh,
Soul
Soul
Calibur, the best fighting game. What else?
What about the camera recording this one?
The camera recording this, I believe, is a Canon?
I have no
not
idea.
sure.
It doesn't have any markings on the front.
No, it doesn't. Is it a
Yeah,
Canon?
that's
You're not on the
pretend it's a
Canon.
Yes, it is.
It's a Canon, yay, well done, Canon. I'm trying to remember from when I'm loading up the videos on my computer, which I can't give
some
any.
Relentless, some Mountain
Yeah,
Dew,
and some Pepsi.
Max.
So that's 2 Pepsis and a Coca-Cola.
We have a reward package on the table, which you can't see.
Fast running out of time.
Well, it's not half an hour exactly. We'd like to keep. Last time was maybe half an hour, we got 40. So
Yeah.
we were going to talk about games, but we don't really have time.
That's good.
What else? Yeah. I tell you what, we will do a quick thing about games, but after this next thing. So
I was going to say I haven't played any games, but yeah.
what's Nick been up to recently? Just to start wrapping things up.
Work.
Work.
Yeah.
Work.
That's about
He's
this,
got
really.
A job.
No,
We class this as a job.
I don't.
Yeah, someone asked what do I do. I play American football and I run my own internet video series.
I waste a lot of time doing nothing.
Oh, come on, that's not on. This is an important phone call. We will
Apologies.
record it. Is it important?
Apparently, they hung up.
Hello?
Oh, they didn't.
Oh,
Hello? Ron Andrews?
Bear with us.
you're currently live on the internet.
Yeah, I'm Ron. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play that for an intro.
Okay.
Fucking film us, film.
Bye.
So who was that?
How's my fella?
That was your phone. Did you have anything important to say?
Just that's what I've been back home.
Oh, is someone saying your van's been nicked or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. There, no. Right, so just work, you're not been doing anything else.
Interrupting stuff, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, nothing else, just work. Just work.
Yeah.
No, I've been sat
I don't
doing
really do
nothing, doing this. Ran a
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering tournament yesterday, Saturday. That went canny. I believe Hutler played in that.
Yeah,
I'm
came,
sure you were.
came second.
Second, not bad. You think I was running the scoreboards or something?
We were.
He did get second, all legit. You didn't lose a match.
No, I didn't.
You were 100% for wins, but didn't have
I got
like
2.
major wins. You had a couple of minor wins.
Yeah.
So there was only 2 of you. You were in first place, had a 100% win ratio. So well done.
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, only because I went against, like, basically who I was going to be tied for second place, I went against in the final round,
Yeah.
so...
And someone who was also competing for
Yeah.
the final prize as well in the last round. You played him early on as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I was wondering what you were going on about.
Yes.
Yeah, he was many points behind us.
Yeah. You
But no, it's just because if I didn't win that match, we would have been pretty much drawn on points, so he would have been drawn.
Yes.
So he would technically have had to have lost to
yeah.
knock him out with a 100% win ratio. So I could actually get
You would have
second.
still won though, because you would have had more major victories. Looking back at the points.
No,
board.
we would seriously because
Alright.
we both won one, so I had to win. But if I lost, we would have been on identical everything
All right.
all the way through, which was really annoying. So there's a lot to play for. It's a tense match. The first one was good. The rest were crap. 'Cause they were the ones I won. The first one, it was a good match. He won. Then the other two I won, but they weren't that good because it was like he didn't get anything good, and I was just got everything out. And
Yeah, so it's like a cakewalk rather than an interesting one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just boring. It seemed to be all of the match I won, just because everyone didn't do well.
But the match I had against the person who finished third was quite close because we were running similar decks. These were both mainly black, but didn't he have a couple of whites in there as well? Yeah,
because he was playing more so Exalted, where I was just doing just mono black anything I had.
Yeah.
So with it being a draft, I luckily had enough black cards to make a mono black deck and just ran with it. Didn't even have to make it, I just had enough cards to even make a deck, so no thought in it.
Yeah, so if you're into Magic, and you know you're near us, we've already given away, we're near Durham or Sunderland, give us a shout.
Granted, we would mainly play Newcastle, so that kind of
No, we don't play Newcastle.
I meant if we were going to
play
other than it.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, if you were interested in doing a draft, yeah, if you're near, yeah, whatever. See him, if you're near, see him, that's where we run our events.
Yeah, because we don't even do it at either of them, we do it in Seaham.
Yeah, true. People are welcome to come up.
I was going to say, if we were going to do a different one, it would be at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Just travelling man. And
I'm tempted to do the pre-release return to Ravnica.
I won't be here.
I know. But one of the guys from the draft said that we might be going up. But again, it depends on me. American football, because I might have started by then.
Yeah, it's a fun chat.
Training. Yeah, see, cool kid and geeky stuff, mind
Time before.
Right, well, that's been a little over 30 minutes. I guess we'll leave top 5 games to another podcast. We are actually currently waiting and have been waiting for about a month now for a capture card. That's what we're waiting for the podcast, because we're going to do a live podcast and we'll have a little netbook going, so you just could chat to us while we talk. Obviously that hasn't arrived yet, and that'll be running, is it Stickcam? Is that what I'm running on?
Yeah, I think that's
Stickcam. If that's not that popular, I might switch it to
Twitch TV.
Twitch TV. Well,
Granted, we'd have to probably make an account.
Yeah, I've already got the account set up on Stickcam and I do watch a few people on there already, so I'll try and keep it with Stickcam. But if any of you know a reason why I should switch to Twitch, let me know. Switch to Twitch.
We should also get Twitter sorted eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We need to have something interesting to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Filming, not filming. That's our life. That would be hitting the sketches things. We're filming now, we're not filming. Microwaving. Yeah, we do microwaving.
Yes, if you have any ideas for what to microwave,
true, yeah.
give us a shout. Obviously, we don't want to destroy our microwave.
Or explosives.
Or ourselves.
Yeah, well,
we've got no protection though, so.
We've got lab coats. And you do have the moustache.
And safety glasses.
And you get safety goggles. I don't. I just get glasses.
Or fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
But my genitals are something I'm also concerned with.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the
genitals on the internet.
The microwaves at that height, so explosion would be I might as well kill myself. Type of shot in the drain.
And mate did suggest that we do petrol and keys, and I said, no, we're not going to do that. But
yeah, put some C4. I don't know. What's that?
So anything you wonder what would happen if you put in the microwave? And obviously you're not allowed to microwave it yourself, or you don't want to risk breaking your own microwave.
And no animals.
No animals. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've tried to be animal friendly as much as possible, being a vegetarian. Yeah. Right, Aaron, we should wrap up then. So, thanks for watching. This has been Andrew Hemsley.
John
And Nick Turnbull.
And thank you for watching the second ever Hit and Miss Sketches podcast, and we will see you next Tuesday with a normal episode, fingers crossed. And keep your eyes open on the Facebook page for more information on episodes, and if we do a live podcast. If you want to get in touch, you can give us some questions there. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.
Wait, did you just send the lasagna and